Hi, I'm Kata and I'm the founder of Our Side. I'm so excited to be sharing a little bit with the Nine List about how scent translates into telling multiple stories. I'll tell you a little bit about Our Side, who we are, what we stand for, how we do what we do, how we got started, and then we can dive into how that connects to telling multiple stories through scent. Our Side is all about writing the narrative that hasn't yet been told, from our perspective, from the scent perspective, and from your perspective. My sister and I started working on Our Side during COVID. Yeah, we had a conversation and finally felt we had the confidence to work on something we were inspired to do. I have been a scent lover for as long as I can remember, not in the traditional fragrance, perfume lover sense, but more that scent is a part of so many of my memories and emotions. From remembering my mom cooking rice and peas to walking in Bath and Body Works. Scent is such a part of my experience growing up, and for me, it always felt like this escape from my everyday life. We decided to start Our Side because, in addition to my love and passion for scent, I felt like I didn't really have a place to belong within this scent community, right? I gravitated towards my dad's Burberry for Him cologne. I wanted to find scents that were non-traditional, not typical. And I felt like, I was shamed for that. And then on the other hand, my sister had made a lot of swaps for clean and conscious beauty products. And when it came to fragrance, she didn't feel like there was something that really called out to her. So she stopped wearing traditional fragrances because they were giving her headaches. And we felt like, what better time to start something of our own than now? At Our Side, we are all about creating consciously from start to finish. I really believe that brands, especially within this kind of luxury space, should have that at the forefront of their minds and their values. So we are cruelty-free, which is Leaping Bunny certified. We use FSC certified paper, which means the forests have been farmed ethically for our packaging, and we make our fragrances right in the Bronx, New York. For me, Our Side is all about scent, but it's also about so much more than that. It's about creating this space where we all feel like we belong. It's about sparking the moments of connection that happen through scent. And it's about discovering that we're really great as we are. We launched this January with 3 unisex eau de parfums on our website, and now we launched in Credo Beauty. I'm excited to share. We won a Cosmopolitan Award for Best New Fragrance, and we're building a community, which I'm super excited about. First, scent helps us set a scene. Imagine your favorite book or movie or show where the main character is walking into, let's say, a tea room, and they are inhaling deep and they're smelling the scent of some Earl Grey tea with that little limey hint of bergamot, the buttery flakiness of the pastries, right? That helps us take our mind somewhere without even moving. So scent can help us set a scene. Scent can also help us remember things. It is so tied to our memory in ways that we don't even understand yet. Imagine a grandparent figure, right, that you were around a lot growing up, or a best friend. They probably had a way they smelled, and you probably recognize that if somebody else were to walk past smelling like that, it is reminiscent and nostalgic, and it brings you back to that moment or that person. So scent can be so tied to our memories and our feelings and our emotions, and there are stories that come out of that. And third, scents can inspire stories that haven't yet been told. And that's what we're doing at Our Side. Our scents are inspired by daydreams, and each of them is meant to create this vibe, this feeling that empowers you to go out and do what you were already doing. It's one thing for a scent to be rose and jasmine and, Palo Santo or whatever these notes might be within a fragrance. But I think even more special is the feeling the fragrance gives you, right? The vibe that it sets. It's about setting a mood, a tone. We even say it through our packaging, right? You'll notice that our packaging is very bold and unapologetic. That is a big piece about us. We want to show that luxury and consciousness can coexist with fun and funky and full of personality. But also, if you see on our packaging, we actually have our daydream stories on them, because we want you, again, to get that sense, that feeling, the vibe of what we're trying to do, the tone we're trying to set with the fragrance. And what I love is that as you're, spritzing on nostalgia, for example, we might tell you that it's a story inspired by my mom visiting Tunisia and smelling midnight blooming jasmine. And that's fantastic. But what makes it even more special is the story that you create while you're wearing the fragrances. Thanks so much for taking the time to spend a few minutes with me as we delved into scent and storytelling today. I'm going to share really fast our 3 scents, which are Nostalgia, Moondust, and Dusk, and tell you where you can get them. We are at www.ourside.nyc, and we're also on Instagram. You can DM us, chat with us there at ourside.nyc.